shit. Here we go again.
What the hell's happening outside?
I know. Winter. Ooh, what the fuck? Well, first show of 2025.
First time we're recording in 2020, right?
Yeah.
Because
we
had a New Year's Day show, but it was
I guess
previous to.
First recording.
Yeah.
2025. 25 sounds weird.
Does.
Sounds like future.
Sounds like the future.
Sounds
It's
like
been the future for a while now.
Feeling left behind.
Yeah.
In the future. No. Yeah. So how you feeling? New year?
It's it's fine, I guess. I mean, we survived the holidays, and like I said, I didn't hate the holidays this year. It was all good for me. It was totally fine, and it's
I think you said it best in our New Year's Day program. It was that the best thing about 2025 is that it's not 2024.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That was a kick in the balls year. It
was not good.
Can't wait to rear view mirror that fucking
Well,
burning turd.
Here you are. You're in the future now.
Yeah, I know. It does feel a little better.
Yeah.
What little hope and optimism I could muster up is happening right now.
Yeah, it's I did have a thing that, like, as an adult male,
all right, which you are,
which I am, which you are,
yeah,
for now,
today,
there is no reason you should own pajamas. A pair of pajamas, like
a matching set.
Yeah,
I wear pajama bottoms.
It's borderline. Did you buy them?
Yeah.
You bought them for yourself?
Oh, yeah. Flannel, soft. They're like, oh, my gosh. What do you wear? Sweatpants?
Boxers.
In the house?
Well, in the house, I'll put on a pair of sweatpants, like to walk around. But then when I go to sleep, I just take them off.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wear shorts in the summertime.
Or
pajamas
like,
in the
like,
winter.
shorts
in the
shorts.
Yeah. Just shorts. But, yeah, no. Soft pair of flannel jams. Oh, man.
Nah.
Yeah. Nah. Oh, my God. I walk in the house, and before I can get to my bathroom, my pants are around my ankles.
Well, that's for different reasons.
True.
I think you're leaving out an important part of that.
There's two ways you could take that. But
yeah.
Either one's fine.
Either one's
fine. But, man, I'm not home until I'm in my pajamas. It's like...
Really? You're an immediate pajama guy?
Because you're commando, and it's just soft flannel against your business. It's delightful.
You know what? I think... Okay. You guys don't have a kid.
Right.
You can't have a little piece of soft flannel between your boys and something that's this high.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
Yeah,
it's not okay.
No.
Yeah. So that's why I'm always like, people that have like, oh, for the holidays, everyone's going to come over wearing in pajamas. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
wait, what? Who said? Wait.
Like people do that. Like people have like a family
yeah.
photo
with
like,
they come out and they're
not
all
just
in their
them and their
pajamas.
kids, but like everybody's in pajamas.
Yeah, pajamas are. It's a private thing.
It's a private thing. Yeah,
it's me and my wife, so I'm in pajamas.
Right. It's judgment free zone.
Yeah.
You would hope. You would hope. But yeah, it's a little weird, I think. I don't know. I saw like, I think I saw on TV somebody like came out like with like pajamas on, and I'm like, but they had hired a hooker. And like the whole thing is that there's like they didn't know it was a hooker, and now there's a hooker demanding money, and they won't leave, but they're wearing pajamas. Like,
wow.
Yeah, well,
yeah. It is odd
like,
to see.
when did you get changed?
But I think it's a device. Like when you see it in a movie.
Right, you see them in pajamas, you know they were asleep.
It defines the person of someone who would wear pajamas. Like I don't have a matching set or anything.
It's good. Well, wait, so you just bought? They just sell pants by themselves?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought they always came as a set. I don't know. I don't buy pajamas because I'm an adult male with self-respect.
Yeah, I threw that self-respect out the window. That was probably like 2008. I don't know.
It's been a while.
Yeah. One thing I was just thinking things to talk. We've got a lot of things to talk about, actually.
Oh, thank God.
I caught. Well, there's a two-parter. One, I hate to trash someone I like, but I watched Jason Kelce's late night show. He has, I think it's through ESPN Plus, and it's probably on YouTube, and it's a streaming thing, and he's simulating a late night show, and it's based on
I love.
football.
I love a talk show. I love a good talk show with a desk and a thing. It's even Arsenio style, just two chairs.
Right.
Love it.
But God damn it, like Jason Kelce, you got to know your talent. It's like build your offense around the quarterback's talents. Don't fit the quarterback into it. It was writing, it was written, it was scripted, and there's bits. To a live audience. But one, the production was for shit, and it was done in Philadelphia. So if you worked on it, we know you. I'm sorry, but it sucked.
It's ultimately not your fault, probably.
Yeah.
You're just one piece of the puzzle, and the whole puzzle was built probably on a shaky structure.
Ooh, it was not good. And and he was just like, and we're shooting it in Philadelphia. I'm like, oh, don't tell him that because it's fucking ass, man.
Well, I got to say that, first of all, whoever decided to do that, it's like you saw his commercial work. It's like he probably can't sustain over 90 seconds tops. So that was probably not a great decision. But you did bury it on ESPN Plus streaming, whatever. All right. Yeah. So I got to imagine the budget suffered due to that.
I'm sure, but it was like they had a live band.
Jesus.
They did. Jimmy Kimmel did a stint. The only thing that was good, they had a panel, is Charles Barkley, Bill Baldini, and Little Dicky, who
Little Dicky.
He was not in the right forum, but everything he said was pretty funny and awesome. He's a true Philadelphia fan.
He's a fan.
He was good. So if Little Dicky is listening, which could be a chance.
Yeah.
I wish you had more, he would say something and they would just be like, "Bah," and it's just
I totally understand how Little Dicky feels.
The head coach of Detroit, he's like all these things, and they're like, "Oh, he's great. Dan Campbell's great." He's like, "No, he's some macho idiot that is going to screw his team with bad decisions." It was just things.
Yeah, well, he couldn't say it about Nick Sirianni, so he said it about Detroit.
If someone is listening that we know a lot of production people, it's like, if you need, I would like to offer our help in the writing and production of this thing.
I'm sure the problems came from Bristol, from ESPN.
Yeah, and
Central.
NFL Films is involved, and there's so many good elements, but just executed very poorly. And I would just get off the scripted stuff with Kelce, it just falls short, and he's not very smooth. He might get better. Right. It's kind of like Tom Brady. He did get a little bit better towards the end, maybe a little bit. But scripted stuff and Jason Kelce is not.
Right.
So the second part of this is their first topic was Saquon Barkley. I wanted to know, I don't know if we talked about it, but they rested and they did not go for the record.
Right, which when I saw Eric Dickerson's quotes a week ago or whatever, I was like, he's just fucking hating. Whatever. Same time, it was a decent amount of yardage. I think he could have gotten it against the Giants for sure.
Because they're worried about the offensive line has to start, so any of them getting injured is a really bad.
That's a real problem for the playoffs.
I think you could have gotten it with the backups.
having seen the game now, I think he could have.
Yeah, I was just really disappointed, and I get it, but it's just you're not the number one seed, but you're the fourth. If Vegas has anything to say,
in the overall odds,
there's 3 teams ahead of you, so that going to the Super Bowl is not guaranteed at all with the strength of who you have to go through.
Right.
But that record was attainable. It was right there. Yeah. And I thought that would have been more if you get through it, no injuries, you get the thing. I think that's team bonding, and you would just start steamrolling.
Right. But God forbid God forbid he gets hurt, and then everyone goes grossly irresponsible.
They would lynch him. They would come after.
Yeah, and you know what? And Sirianni probably went, well, it's my job on the line.
Oh, yeah. And it is.
That decision is my job. Yeah.
But the thing is, there's zero guarantee of a Super Bowl. And he could get hurt on the first play of the first playoffs against the Packers.
It's true. It's very true.
It's just like, and then it's all for naught. You could have put that in his pocket. It's like he wanted to do it. The offensive line wanted to do it. The fans wanted to do it.
I know.
It's
I saw there was a photo. Some family had a sign that said, "We drove 1,000 miles to see Barkley break the record," and I was like, "Oh, ooh." I thought they should have at least like dressed him and let him return a kick. See how that worked. Like I'm sure he could have.
I would have given it a quarter, and if they're on a roll, like the season he's having, he could have got it done by the halftime.
He might have. Against that team, he might have. Yeah,
and it's I know all the people that were clinched already rested all their players, but people like Detroit and Minnesota had to play, and I guess. Detroit did get an injury.
So there you go.
I don't know. But
reason
now,
enough.
If they don't win the Super Bowl, you've got to fucking apologize to Saquon Barkley for fucking him over.
I'm sure he'll be gifted something.
Yeah. I'm
sure he'll be okay.
Yeah. If you're all in for that Super Bowl, you better fucking win it. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
It's just like, it's a 30-year-old, 40-year-old record.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Anyways.
Anyhow. Yeah.
The other thing, it's so funny. It's like that we talk about entertainment and celebrities and movies and everything. I didn't even know. Fucking Golden Globes happened last night.
I didn't know until I saw something. Something came up. It was like, oh, stars are hitting the red carpet. I was like, for what? Yeah.
We're like, oh. I did flip back and forth, and I caught like 90% of it, I think, because it's like,
I turned it on for a second and saw Demi Moore win, which was awesome.
Great speech.
Great speech.
Great win. Yeah,
it was awesome. And then we turned it back on a little later, and I hadn't seen anybody present an award yet. And then like that awkward two shot so that they could reveal the background. And it was like, stop doing that. When Harrison Ford was up, he was terrifying looking.
Yeah, I was scared for him.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen came out. He's like, whoever came up with this, bad idea. But he did it with from Home Alone and Schitt's Creek, Moira.
Oh, yeah. Moira Rose.
Holy shit.
Can't remember her role.
God damn it. Very funny lady.
Yes, very funny.
They did a whole thing about how they're really big in Canada.
They're both Canadian.
People don't know it. And it was called like the Beaver Awards. And that porn is acceptable. And he did a whole like moose knuckle thing. Knuckles Deep, the sequel. And
I did not see his speech. I got to watch it.
They just rolled with it. And I was just like, holy shit.
Catherine O'Hara,
yeah. Nikki Glaser did a good job.
I heard she did a good job, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, it's traditionally an impossible job to host an award show.
But kudos to her to go from busting Tom Brady's balls to hosting
what a year.
Yeah, that's a big jump. Yeah. But I didn't know, like she's awesomely dirty and potty mouth. Yeah. I didn't know how that was going to translate. Like if she could she was clever about it. She had a couple good ones. So
it's typically a pretty good writing team. I guess last year they'd fired everybody and brought in new people at the last minute. It didn't go very well, but it's typically pretty stacked with writers and it's people she works with. I'm sure she brought in people. It's a tough. I forget who said it, but they were like, yeah, it's hard to go up and make a joke when you have a room full of people where like 4/5 of them are potential losers.
Yeah.
So everybody's on edge.
Everyone's on edge, a little gritty, and the predictions are out, It's
and the Golden Globes, I think, are a little easier because they're serving food and booze the entire time. Yeah,
but it is.
Yeah, it's still, it seems like a pretty thankless job if you do a good job
Yeah.
Everyone's like, wow, great. If you do a bad job, you get crucified.
Oof, you get crucified. Yeah. But it also I haven't seen a lot of the work that was up for awards. The one I did see and I was really rooting for is Amelia Perez.
Oh, you saw it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I almost watched it the other night, and we chose something else, which was a mistake, I think.
It's a commitment to watch, and it's out there.
Yeah.
But I was
like
just
that.
I didn't know a lot about it other than that it's a musical, and I didn't even know the basis of it. So I was just like jaw dropped the whole time. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is going on? It's awesome. It's so creative, and like I don't like musicals. It's really creative. But who won? Zoe Saldana was amazing, and I was rooting for her. So seeing her watch, and she freaked the fuck out when she won.
When when the couple that did the music when they won.
Oh, she ran
up, and I was like, ooh, bad form.
I thought so too, and I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? She performed it. She performed that song in the movie. So
right,
like
right.
at the end,
She's
she's like, I'm right here.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird, but
it was a little uncomfortable. It was a little. It kind of felt like Stolen Valor, where it was like, yeah, I know you sang it, but it's the award for the song.
But it was like also, it's not like, oh, here's a sheet of music. It is like rapping and singing, and it's in Spanish, and it's like, and
also,
there's like
funny
crazy.
thing. I think I know Zoe Saldana speaks Spanish. Selena Gomez does not speak Spanish.
Oh, she doesn't.
The director does not speak Spanish.
Oh, he's French.
Yeah. He knows like passable Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was very funny.
And the other thing too, I saw, it was kind of confused. I saw Zoe in an Italian movie speaking fluent Italian.
Huh.
Smart
girl.
Incredibly beautiful.
Yeah.
She killed it.
Yeah.
So it's great. But do we need to be watching Shogun?
Yeah, apparently.
Because it
ran the table, huh?
Yeah.
Was that nominated for Best Musical or Comedy?
Yeah. It's so confusing.
Stop!
The Bear.
No.
Is that a comedy?
Nope. Not at all.
Is it a 30-minute show? Like the episodes? I think that's what it is. They don't consider it a drama unless it's a 60-minute show.
I don't know about that, but it's not a musical or comedy.
Right. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Please stop doing that. And there was a bunch of movies that were nominated where I was like,
yeah, I couldn't, like Demi Moore was a musical comedy. Is that a musical?
No.
It's a horror.
It is a horror movie. It is body horror. There is nothing funny or musical about it.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's great. She fucking deserved it.
Oh, yeah. From the little I've seen of it and like clips and stuff, I'm like, oh man, this is like,
it's
cookaboo.
It's funny watching it. You're trying to figure out the homages in it. Like once you see one,
yeah.
Because I couldn't figure out the first one when they showed like the product, the substance.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's exactly like, and I couldn't remember. And then I thought it was something else, and then it was Reanimator.
Oh, Reanimator.
It's exactly the same.
Wow.
And then I was like,
Isn't American Psycho in the one little bit?
I mean, there is so much Kubrick.
Oh, is there?
I mean, there's what, like in the, 5 minutes, you're like, that's The Shining.
Yeah,
that's like, yeah, we're doing it, and there's so much of The Shining, some 2001. There's a lot of homage. There's some some David Lynch homage. But it's really, really good. Yeah. She totally deserved it.
Oh yeah,
and it's funny. She's
like,
62, playing a 50-year-old,
right?
And looks amazing.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I got to watch it. It's on my list. I have like a to watch list. The other one, did you watch Baby Reindeer?
Yeah, I think we tapped out like right before the end.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it? I didn't like it because, it's like, it's like about cozying up to your stalker, and then kind of like the wheels go off.
Yeah. Well, the wheels are off pretty early, and it's there's a lot of like, what are you doing? There's a lot of unraveling with it because I mean, I think as you watch it, you see he's in a tough place, and he's like getting some self-confidence and some attention, and it's like necessary for him. And it's really it's pretty dark.
Yeah.
But
it's super.
But every once in a while you go, oh my God, this is real.
It's real.
But when you disassociate that and go, the woman who played Stalker's name, I don't know, but she won as well.
Won. Yeah,
You're like, she's doing such an amazing job in this TV show. But then you're like, oh, God, it's real.
Yeah, there was a real person that was really like that.
Yeah.
His speech.
I watched his speech. I saw that.
The best thing he said is like, when you are putting together your budgets, leave some
room for a little.
Little guys.
Yeah. Which is, I think, you know what? It's also really, I think, I was reading this morning. I think there's really a spot for it. You know, typically smaller films don't get released around the holidays. And this year, a bunch did.
Right.
You know, even like Nosferatu is considered like a smaller budget.
Right.
These movies have been killing it.
Yeah.
Really, really killing it. You know, like the Bob Dylan one. As unnecessary as I think it is to make that movie, like...
I didn't love Poor Things, but I think it did open up doors to, you know, okay, there is a market for these kind of kiltered small films.
Yes. I mean, I liked Poor Things because I liked the way it looked.
Yeah. No, there's so much good things about Poor Things. I didn't love the story.
You know, it's like, I don't like him as a director.
Well, he's on my list of things I'd like this year with Kinds of Kindness.
Yeah, I think I'm over him.
Yeah, he's got a new one coming out, and he's working with. I think he has a ginger thing. He's working with the same two.
With Jesse
and Jesse from Friday Night Lights.
Yeah,
who's great.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's an amazing actor, but he's also He has a very distinct look. Like he is a kind of puffy ginger.
He's Meth Damon.
Wow. I had an immediate picture. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's
I think it's great that
I know it doesn't sound like a compliment, but it kind of is.
He keeps like getting praise like he doesn't get praise. And it's like, yeah, we've done this like 5 times now. Like, he is good.
Yeah,
like,
he's not an unknown anymore. He's got chops and he's up there. So.
He's fine. Everybody likes him.
Yeah. That's it. I'm just looking over Golden Globes, Baby Reindeer, Hacks. I watched the first season, didn't watch it.
Yeah, I guess I got to watch it.
The Penguin, I stopped watching after like 2-3 episodes.
I didn't watch it, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's cool because it's like just kind of a straight crime show."
Yeah. But
they tied it to that universe, so like it's clearly not.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And how you feeling about Ali Wong winning the stand-up? I like her. I didn't see the current.
I didn't watch her latest.
But I've always
it's the one where she's not pregnant.
Yeah. That's one I always remember. It's like.
She did 2. She did 2 where she was pregnant.
Really?
Yeah.
I just read the skin tight dress.
Yeah.
They were both great. Funnier. I don't know. It's great.
Yeah, I don't even know who else was nominated with that. This I don't know if I've.
It's funny. The host.
Oh.
And the one dude, Remy. Is it Remy? He had a show. He had his own show for a little while.
Oh, Remy.
Yeah,
he's very smart. I can see where he didn't get.
Yeah, the little clip was.
He's very funny.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's all funny people.
Yeah.
Ali Wong's very funny. I didn't see it, so I can't actually say.
Who's the George Washington Saturday Night Live?
Nate Bargatze.
Yeah, he introduced it, and it was about a parrot. Well, when he was a little kid, he did a show where there's like 10 people in a parrot, and the parrot was one that was heckling him. So anytime he has self-doubt, it's in a parrot's voice. And so like he was like introducing all the things and that he wasn't nominated, and like all this like but in a parrot
voice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
The only cuckoo fucking thing from Golden Globes is the night before that Viola Davis won the Cecil B. DeMille award. And her speech was like 15 minutes long, and it was off the rails. Like it was
really?
Like she brought it back around, and people were applauding. Like she got a standing ovation. But she's talking about life being like a fat white man eating a chicken breast, and there's like shit all over, and he drops gold on certain people and squishes other people, and she named him like Gorgo or something like that by the end, and it was like
really?
her as a kid and a hooker on the street. It was like stream of thought that was organized, that went to a place and got a round of applause at the end. It was like insane. You gotta look it up. I could only find a cell phone.
Huh.
Clip
That's
of it.
yeah, that's intense.
Yeah, because I heard something about it. I'm like, oh, I like her as an actress. Everyone's talking about it. I want to see it, and it was not what I expected.
Huh.
So check it out.
She's super talented. I like her.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah.
I thought we would talk about our favorite things that we watched in 2024, and then maybe some things that we're looking forward to.
Oh, dude, I saw something I know you are definitely looking forward to.
Oh, shit. Okay, I got my looking forward to shit up
Is
there. Okay.
Suits LA on there?
Oh, yeah. No, it's not.
What?
I'm actually protesting it.
Oh.
None of the original cast. I think one person, like, it's got to be the original. I fell in love with the original cast, and none of it's just another group of people.
What are they?
Suits, lawyers.
Oh, okay.
The whole premise was that this guy has like a photographic memory.
I don't care.
Suck my ass, Jesus Christ. No, it's fine.
How many people in real life have photographic memories?
Yeah.
What's it? Have you ever met anyone with a photographic memory?
No, Total Recall, I guess, is like the other attachment that you have to that memory. You know, you have to
right. Yeah. You have to be able to. Yeah.
But that's a very specific storyline. So is there going to be another kid in LA that that doesn't have a law degree teaching law?
I think that is definitely, well, maybe he'll just be autistic.
Yeah. He can count toothpicks when they fall down.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. How many people? Between 2 and 4% of people might exhibit this ability. There's a lot of TV shows and movies about people with
that have that.
Yeah. That's really overwrought, I think.
That's what TV's all about.
I know. There's a lot of things television told us that we thought would probably, like, people just aren't knocked out that easy.
Oh yeah, there's a whole thing.
Like, it's an alternative to shooting someone dead.
Yeah, there's like a Navy SEALs dude that like breaks down all the things that movies get wrong about, like, fights. But we always go back to the Daredevil hallway fight.
Right. That's
like, you punch
realistic.
a guy, they're going to get back up and try to punch you again.
Almost every time.
Almost every time.
They're probably going to be madder.
Yeah. You just piss people off when you punch them. You don't knock them out. No one gets knocked out.
No one gets knocked out. Please stop doing it. Yeah. And there's an appalling lack of grappling hooks in real life.
And they always hit the very first thing. It's like, up they go.
Up they go.
Yeah. I guess you can't. You're not sitting there like, oh, the third time.
It's
like, why is this show 2 hours long?
When it falls,
yeah,
you're like, get out of the way. Somebody gets clocked with it. Anyway, so what were your favorites?
Favorite things? It's like going through, like, when I first listened, I realized it's like my wife does not like to watch movies. It's not that she doesn't like movies. It's just that
sitting through it,
you're tired at the end of the day. The thought of putting a 2-hour movie on, but we will watch 2 hours of TV shows.
Crazy, right? It's a weird
crazy.
thing.
It's a mental thing.
It's like you binge watch like 8 hours of
There's and I also have shit that was horrible that I also want to call out as being terrible.
Okay.
But so for the series that I like, I think there's a tie between The Diplomat, Kerry Russell's Diplomat, and Gary Oldman's Slow Horses.
Yeah, you talked about that quite a bit.
Man,
you like that one.
Yeah. Really dig it.
Yeah, I have to say, and it's probably because it's like more recent in my mind.
Yeah, no,
I'm like,
yeah.
I gotta look it up right now and try to find, what the top shows were this year.
You gave me the recommendation that I'm so happy you did was Ripley.
Ripley was great. I mean, that was
also beautiful.
It was
and
so
makes you
beautiful.
Go to Italy so bad.
Yeah, it makes you want to just drink an espresso and read a newspaper. And,
yeah.
You know.
But it was good. Like the suspense was good. And
Yeah.
everything. It
gave me such anxiety.
Yeah.
Like hearing footsteps in your apartment
and
building.
These are bad people. You want to have them get away with it.
Yeah, weird, right? I think Ripley was outstanding. It was so well done.
Yeah.
The other one, I don't know if you finished it. I know you started, but we really enjoyed it. Was The Day of the Jackal.
No, I did not finish it. I don't know why it's like. I started watching it.
Uh-huh.
I liked it. And never went back to it. I think it's just a kind of a quirky timing thing.
Yeah, it could be that. I mean, it's like I saw the original. I never saw. I found out they made like a remake with Bruce Willis. I think, in the '90s. I never saw that one.
I had a girlfriend's mother who was in a scene.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that was like her big thing. Because
you know what? I read that.
Yeah. You heard about that cameo, huh?
Yeah. No, but the original, I was like. I remember liking it, and then I started remembering things about it. I'm like, I think they were trying to kill the president of France. Like, the things they expanded in the TV show, actually were all really done well and thoughtfully and smart. And I was like, hey, that was pretty good.
Nikki Glazer's joke to him was really good. He's the lead on that.
Eddie Redmayne.
Yeah, was you play an assassin with disguises that are like no one knows who they are or where they are. He goes, you picked the perfect spot and having it on Peacock. It's like something along those lines.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty all right.
It made him laugh.
Yeah,
I love when celebrities can laugh at themselves.
Yeah.
Like Timmy. What's it? How do you pronounce it?
Shamu. Yeah.
Had his balls.
Timothy Shamu.
Yeah,
I think is his name.
He took it all in stride and was like laughing at himself.
But it's also like, you should.
Yeah.
You couldn't be more popular than you are right now.
But there's like a few people, like Kate Winslet looked a little touchy. Stanley Tucci wasn't quite getting the jokes. It was just funny because sometimes it's just funny to say Stanley Tucci and put Stanley Tucci in anything, and it's kind of funny.
It's funny, yeah.
Not that it has to be relatable to your real life, dude.
Right. You know what? I did watch like 2 episodes of that Kate Winslet show that was on Max, I think, where she was like the regime.
Yeah.
And I could see where she would be nervous. Oh, yeah. She was waiting to get like destroyed in that room because it was not good.
It was not good. Yeah. So that Ripley, of course, the bear. It's like it was weird.
The bear, really, this season. The first episode was fantastic. It was really beautiful, and then it was like, here's an idea: no more actors, only chefs. It's like, fucking stop.
I can't even that was the second season we just watched.
Third.
That was the third. I liked the second season was great.
It had 3 amazing episodes.
Amazing. Yeah, there was something weird about the third.
The first episode of the season had a beautiful energy, and it was real lyrical and.
But wasn't it also really short? I just remember being like, "It's over."
I don't know. It was it was like they went right back to let's do all the things that were really stressful about watching this in season 1, and just lean into that.
I'm trying to think. Honorable mentions. Fallout. It's like I watched it way back when it came out, that sci-fi.
Oh, yeah.
It was really good. It was interesting. It was cool.
That's with Walton Goggins.
Who?
The Walton Goggins, the guy no nose.
Yeah. From
he's amazing.
Justified.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. No, and he was great. With
I heard
no
he
nose.
stole it.
Yeah, he stole it. There was a small one on AMC. It was Monsieur Spade. It was when Sam Spade goes to France to retire, and it's Clive Owen.
Oh,
and
nice.
He kills, and it's a good little show, man.
Is it a real Dashiell Hammett story? Did he write it?
I think it was.
It was?
I think so.
I actually, when I was in New York a couple weeks ago, we went to the mystery bookstore, which is I was like, well, I gotta go in there.
Yeah.
And I bought a Dashiell Hammett book of short stories.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I was
that's solid.
Yeah, and I was like, it had a little biography on him, and I was like, oh shit, this guy wrote for 7 years.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He was a private investigator. He was pretty amazing. Yeah. Fucking wrote the Maltese Falcon. I mean, you're pretty much okay. Yeah. He was a weird dude, but didn't write for long and did the Sam Spade obviously, and the Thin Man did that too.
Yes.
He's pretty prolific. So that's cool. I'll have to try to find that.
Check it out. It's cool. It's one you gotta be paying attention.
Right.
Yeah. It's one of those. Yeah. It's like, who's that again?
Yeah.
Because everyone's French, But like the characters are really strong. They're good.
Good.
The two are redemption. Like in my stupid head, are redemption stories. One is Bad Monkey. That was the Vince Vaughn.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that was good.
Because Vince Vaughn is just like getting bounced around, and it just feels like a funny dude that's getting left behind, and he's picking some weird projects. And ever since True Detective,
that really didn't do him any favors.
Did not. And but this, it felt like it was written for him.
Huh.
And it was cool, and like the storyline was good. There's the villain you wanted to see.
Nice.
It's like,
I heard good things about
and
about
the last one is Guy Ritchie's The Gentleman.
Yeah, he got kind of a comeback for him.
Yeah, it was solid. I kind of like the format. It's like a good format for him because it's all character driven. So you have a series, you have a number of episodes to do it, and like the story was good, great acting. Like it's probably the best thing in a while.
You know who I think deserves another chance. I mean, she did have one good thing happen to her recently, but Naomi Campbell, or pardon me, Naomi Watts.
Naomi Watts.
Yeah. Remember she did that show where she was like a shrink or something? It was with Billy Crudup maybe, and it was like it was fucking terrible.
Yeah,
and everyone was like, we're done with her. And then she was in the
she's got to be.
She was in the Twin Peaks Return, and she was great in it. But like, nothing else since then. She really
it's something.
Yeah, I really feel like she's gotten shortchanged on a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
because I like her.
She's good.
Yeah, she's very good, and I think I think her story was that she was always like reading for parts, but never getting them. For years, because she didn't hit with whatever, The Ring or what wasn't she in?
Yeah.
Like
that was the big one.
Yeah,
what I always think of her now is Saint Vincent, the Bill Murray.
Oh yeah.
Movie. She plays like a Russian hooker, and she's hilarious.
Yeah, she is hilarious, and she does great drama. I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah, she's done a lot of
she's really good. I mean,
we want to see more
Naomi Watts.
Films. It's so tough because
there was so much dog shit made this year.
Well, nothing to get me out of the fucking house for sure, and then you just wait for streaming. It's kind of a shitty place to be.
You know what though? My wife and I went and saw Nosferatu the other day.
Yeah. I mean, look at you doing what you.
Look at me. Doing what I said I was going to do. We went, and she said afterwards, she goes, I really enjoyed being in a movie theater and seeing a movie that big. And we were one row too close. Because, I mean, it's great now. You can show up late because you buy reserved seats.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit through all the trailers.
A half hour of shit.
It was a half hour of trailers. We showed up 20 minutes late, and I was like, damn it, there's still more trailers. Like, I want to walk in and have that amazing Nicole Kidman thing playing.
Yeah.
It's like, then I'm ready.
Yeah. No shit.
But it was still like you kind of had to look to take the whole thing in, because you were just a little too close.
A little too close. Yeah.
But it did kind of force me to engage it more.
Oh yeah.
And it was like it was an active thing I was doing instead of just sitting back watching it. But I have to say, the thing that made me very nervous in the movie theater, there was a guy sitting in front of us by himself, and it was a white dude, a middle-aged white dude by himself. And he, like, right before the movie started, he got up and left and then came back, and that made me super nervous. And I got to say, loner white men make me very, very nervous. He had, like, a baseball hat and a hood.
Ooh,
and I was like,
shit.
And the movie
It's
was
like, should we leave?
The movie was so good, I kept forgetting he was there. So that says something. And then I'd see him and I'd be like, oh, shit.
What is he doing?
Gotta keep an eye on him. I gotta clock this guy over here and make sure he's not up to anything.
What is he disgruntled with?
Yeah, it's like, do you drive a Cybertruck and park it in front of a Trump hotel?
Yikes.
By the way, new theory.
Yeah.
Cybertrucks,
Yeah.
PT cruisers. That's all they are.
Oh.
A Cybertruck is
That's
just a
not
PT
good.
cruiser for the future.
Wow. Yeah.
You look like a fucking idiot driving that thing.
Yeah.
It's the only person that looks dumber than you driving a Cybertruck. It's the slack-jawed yokel who is taking a picture of a Cybertruck parked.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Have you seen that?
No.
I see people like, wow. It's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. The first time I saw one, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. What douchebag is driving that thing?
Ay. Jason Kelce.
Jesus Christ. No.
Yeah, he does.
It's probably given to him.
Eh.
I'm hoping.
But he does have a Calvin and Hobbes sticker peeing on a cowboy star. So
Classic.
it's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I already talked about Amelia Perez is amazing.
Right.
I have to do an apology, not an apology, but I have to acknowledge, and this goes out to Jackson. I was worried seeing the trailer of Furiosa,
Furiosa,
that Chris Helmsworth was going to reun it, but it was really good.
yeah. Well, there you go.
It was George Miller.
Yeah.
I guess he outweighs any shittiness that Chris
Right.
Helmsworth brings out.
Like, even with a stupid chin on.
Yeah, it was really good. I thought the
Nose.
ending was kind of abrupt for all the buildup or whatever. Not that I didn't like it. It was just like, oh, it's over. Yeah, it was. That's the only thing. But it was solid. It was really good. And so I was worried for nothing.
Well, there you go.
But I have to say, I did look up that Dear Santa, that piece of shit.
Oh yeah, it did not do well.
I think the critics gave it a 24.
Yeah, it was pretty.
But I think the people only gave it like a 50 something.
Yeah.
It was like, wow.
Yeah,
So the radar is still working.
that's good. That's good. I'm glad. We should probably talk about what we're looking forward to this year.
Yeah. Let's do it. I have to say one thing, just real quick, of disappointments, because I got to get it out. Is one, I was really disappointed with
this. Feels like it's going to be personal.
Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh.
Was killing me, and someone's got to stop Glenn Powell.
Oh, I can't
Please.
handle this dude.
Yeah,
It's like,
do you know he's remaking Running Man? It's like from that movie, Anything But You, him and what's her tits there?
with the tits.
He's doing Running Man, and he's gonna ruin that, and she's doing Barbarella, and she's gonna
could
ruin
ruin
that.
that, yeah.
It's like, there goes my childhood. Thanks, assholes. But anyways,
Hey, well, at least he's not playing the $6 Million Man. Ooh. Just saying.
oh man, that would crush me.
I know it would.
All right, what are you looking forward to in 2025?
Everything Frankenstein.
Yeah, I got that's
Frankenstein
yeah.
and The Bride.
And The Bride.
I'm excited about both of them.
Punk rock musical.
Something like that.
That's what I read. So I don't know if it's just.
I don't know.
I don't.
I don't know enough about it, but I'm psyched. I'm
Yeah.
ready to see it.
Maggie Gyllenhaal directing.
Yeah. So, all right, she did one movie, Favorite Daughter or whatever that was.
Yeah.
The
This is her
daughter.
second go. I'm all in.
Yeah,
all in
I'm
for
cool with that, and I'm excited. I know you've been real heavy on the recent Alien movies.
Yeah,
you really
yeah.
liked all them.
Yeah,
I've really liked all the Predator movies
Ah.
and this new Predator, Badlands.
I don't. What?
I
don't know.
I think
Tell
it has
me more.
A Fanning in it.
Oh, yeah. I like the Fanning
So
girls.
I'm psyched. I'm psyched about that one. That's
Do you know anything like?
no, I know nothing about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein.
Yeah, well, that's the other Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Oscar Isaac
Oscar Isaac
as the doctor,
and the Saltburn guy as the monster.
oh, is it?
Yeah, the tall one. Obviously.
Yeah. Good looking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I saw Saltburn.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
It's weird. I was like, I'm more upset about the writer director than actual things that happened in it because they thought of that. And then I realized it was the woman who was on The Crown that played Camilla Parker Bowles. She wrote and directed it.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I knew it was a woman.
Emerald. I forget her name. But
do you think in the script it actually says, and now you pull down your pants and fuck the grave?
I don't think it was an ad lib. I got to be honest.
Yeah, you're right. So this is a little bit like, not that these actors acted it out and the story was told, is that someone sat and wrote this.
The jizzy bathwater was way more upsetting. I'd rather see somebody fuck a grave any day. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, then the dong dance at the end where he's just
worth it.
He's running around just swinging his dong around.
It was so worth it.
It was pretty good. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was. It made me think of Love Actually when I was like, oh, I think it's the same dance. Just with dong.
Holy shit.
But yeah, you know what? I really liked the handsome guy in that.
Yeah.
I really liked him a lot.
It was disturbing and compelling.
Yeah.
It was just really.
And I'm like, yeah, he's charming and
Yeah, but like these fucked up people, and I love Rosamund Pike.
Rosamund Pike,
yeah. But that there's we've encountered some very rich people that are a little off the
but you know what?
Screwy path.
Because we have friends who are British, and the class thing is so you don't move classes. You don't jump
that fence.
And like knowing that as like this is an impossibility. Like he cannot enter this realm.
No,
it's impossible. That really did help sort of frame it.
Yeah. No, it's like Ripley getting away with it. It was like him. It was like now he fucking.
Yeah. Spoiler alert! If you didn't read the book, see the other movie, or Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But the other thing I think I'm interested to see if there's some really good Marvel movies coming out. Will they be able to get back?
I mean, they've dropped so much. They were just. It's like they were in the highest peak and popularity, but also quality. As superhero movies go, they were quality movies.
Well, it's the thing that you have to. Okay, so theoretically, we're doing all these things and they're making a lot of money. If we do more of them, they will all make a lot of money, and we will make more money. And I mean, that's biz, and that's the way it goes. I mean, I hope this doesn't happen with like A24 or Neon because they're expanding.
Right.
But it was unsustainable.
It's like, this is very biased, and I know where it's coming, but I do believe it's to be true. And it's like one of the Marvel's movies with the all-female cast and whatever.
Yeah, the
and it was like, which is great and all, but apparently none of them came from the comic book world. None of them even read, and it's like, it shows. It's like you still should try to appease, in part, the comic book fan. Yes. It is why they are beloved.
It's why it works in the first place. There are, they did it with Captain America, Iron Man, Captain America, the Avengers, killed. And then they started like giving it to directors that do art films and comedy. Well, I mean, they always have had a history of doing that stuff with varying degrees of success.
Right. But it's there has to be a reason. It's just like downsloping like nobody's business.
Well, I mean, I think when you start making that many things, the actual group of really talented people who not only are very good at writing or directing or whatever, but also really get it too, which is like you got to have both these things.
You have to have both.
That pool is now diluted quite a bit. Right. So of course you're going to be making shittier product all around.
But that's why we'll have to see how they go from here. But the Star Wars stuff was so good because the guy that helmed that was the biggest Star Wars nerd ever. He got a job because he was such a Star Wars nerd. Yeah. You need that. You need a...
Yeah.
So we have Captain America, Thunderbolts, and the Fantastic Four.
Yes, and Daredevil.
Oh,
which I'm
streaming.
Which I'm on for.
Yeah.
So I think they're all super strong. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think...
Hopeful.
despite the fact that James Gunn, who I love, has gone to DC, I don't think that they're going to take over as the bigger superhero company because Superman stinks.
Yeah.
Superman is a terrible character. He's the worst.
Yeah. But I'm very excited to see what Gunn is going to do with him.
I am too.
The trailer was great.
Trailer was good. But you can't. I mean, his only weakness is kryptonite. Hey, asshole! Stop going near kryptonite. Stop it.
Well, I mean, it's used as a weapon against him. It's kind of, it's like guns can kill you. It's like if someone has a gun, you can't be like, oh.
My favorite. I always love this, like with the Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was the TV show. It was where somebody empties a gun at Superman. He just stands there, and he throws the gun and he ducks.
Yeah.
And it was like,
I think that was like the original.
Was that the original?
Show.
Yeah, he would duck out of the way. It was like, what the hell, man? But yeah, I mean, Superman's, first of all, he's an asshole. Yeah. Secondly, it's like the only thing worse than Superman is someone with a Superman tattoo.
Oh, Jesus. Talk to Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq. It's ridiculous. The guy can't even use a normal person's toilet. And he gets a Superman tattoo. It's like, yeah, dude, we get it. You're different.
But it's like when it comes to Gunn, we both have to talk about it because it's like I'm excited to see what Gunn does with Superman. Partly because of Guardians of the Galaxy, but mostly because of Peacemaker.
Yes.
That was Gunn off leash.
But here's the thing. James Gunn always selected these projects
because they're misfit,
because they're big, and they're also not beloved.
Right.
So he could go off the leash.
Yeah. And he did.
Guardians of the Galaxy, everyone was like, okay, well, whatever.
We don't even know who they are.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
And he did a great job 3 times.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah.
So,
solid,
and I mean, Peacemaker, he did that whole season. And the second Suicide Squad, right? He did that.
Yeah, the second Suicide Squad, which is great. Is there another Peacemaker season
2 is
coming
there?
out. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. Super excited about that.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's something I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck hell yeah.
Oh, by the way, the other thing, one music thing this year.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Because 2 tours that are coming around that are like, I'd love to see Metallica again. I think that'd be fun. And I think it's like it's a really mature concert, in that they do 2 different sets. It's. I would totally go to that.
Yeah.
But the other thing, if anybody has a ticket, I'll take it. Oasis. I'll go.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, I'll fucking go.
I'd go in a minute.
I'll go. I'm there for the train wreck. I'm there for it to be amazing. I don't care.
Yeah,
I will go see that.
Oh, definitely.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah, me too. Sign me up.
Yeah.
2 tickets, please.
Send them this way.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of any... Jim Jarmusch has a project coming out. Wes Anderson has a project coming out.
I saw that, yeah.
Baumbach has a...
Oh, that's cool.
Starring George Clooney and Billy Crudup. So I'm in.
Ooh, handsome guy club, huh?
Yeah. With Emily Mortensen, who I like. I think she's good.
My bones.
Yeah.
From 30 Rock, she had delicate bones, so Alec Baldwin couldn't have sex with her. She'd be like, my bones.
I forgot about that.
Anytime I see her, that's all I ever think of.
Thank you, 30 Rock. Our Uncut Gems, bringing it back to the other episode.
One of the brothers has a movie.
Is doing a John Waters biopic and starring Timothy Chalamet.
Well, I saw that Josh Safdie?
Josh. Yeah.
He is doing a movie with Timothy Chalamet, and it's about a ping pong player. Yeah.
Wait,
Marty
Supreme,
Marty
but
Supreme.
I thought it was John Waters.
Nope. It's about a ping pong player, and
what does John Waters have to do with it?
I don't know.
Did I misread that?
You did, because they won't release any details about it.
Oh, I think they might have referred to his mustache as John Waters. Maybe that's where I got thrown off, because I was just like, why would he do a biopic right after a biopic?
Yeah. Marty Supreme. Yep. It's a sports drama. I think it's set in the 50s, maybe. I'm not sure.
Now I'm even more interested. I mean, I like John Waters, but I don't. Yeah, I wasn't.
No John Waters, but Sandra Bernhard's in it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think that's I could think they could work well.
Yeah. Abel Ferrara, Gwyneth Paltrow, Fran Drescher. What a cast.
Whoa.
Interesting.
It's interesting. All right. Cool,
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So,
just so you know, Jim Jarmusch is teaming up with your favorite, Adam Driver.
oh, man.
Watch Patterson.
Yeah, no, it's on my list. It's on my letterboxed watch list. Yeah, I'll get it.
That's all I got. The only thing that was, when I was going through and looking at stuff, Miles Teller, which I kind of dig as an actor, and Anya Taylor-Joy.
Oh, yeah.
They're in a
With
movie
the
called
eyes over
Gorge.
here?
Yeah. It's a sci-fi movie, and they're two people, and their mission is to protect this gorge. Except they can't communicate with each other. So I don't know if it's a silent film or what happens, but the cat is out of the bag that the gorge is like a gateway to hell.
Oh, good.
So I was just like, all right, I've never seen that film before.
Okay. So they're protecting it from having things come out of it, I guess?
I don't know. In, out, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, if somebody's going in, you're like, whatever, man. Lost cause.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right, we'll see. I don't know.
I have to say, speaking of hell, I was in a
the past 53 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, then I should save this story for another time if we're at 53. That's it.
All right. That's
All
it.
right.
That's it. You're not gonna. All right.
Okay. I'll try to do it fast. I was in a script writing whatever support group, I guess.
All right.
You go around the table and you tell them your elevator pitch.
Right.
And there's one there. I'm like, that has to get fucking made. This is the greatest fucking thing. I was like, I tore my script up and walked out of the room because it's like, I want to just finish this one. It's about a band who are fucking degenerates. And, of course, if they die, they're going straight to hell. And they're fucking just living life on the edge. But before they die, their tour bus is going off the end. They save a family and they die, sending them to heaven. And this band gets to heaven and they're like, this place fucking sucks. It's like, where's the booze and the women and the hookers and whatever? So the whole movie is them trying to get out of heaven and to get to go to hell. I'm like, sign me up for that.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Better than Dear Santa.
So, yeah.
That's for fucking sure.
God damn, yes. But why isn't that movie hopefully they finished that script and it got sent around and probably ended up on someone's desk pile of shitty scripts. And Dear Santa gets made.
Yeah, well, it happens.
Oh, fuck me, man.
Damn shame.
All right.
Damn shame.
2025. Woohoo!
Yeah. So, we're here. Don't forget, rate, review, subscribe.
Oh,
if you want to see a full video on YouTube of us looking at each other, that'd be awesome. And, go on our social media and drop us a line.
Oh, we started working on swag.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the works anyway.
Oh, the second one is. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Yeah, it's good. Anyway,
we got something.
we got stuff coming up. So, see you
Later.